Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Fana. I have been playing a lot of Illari since she's been released, and I wanted to do a quick how to play Illari video. So I played a quick game of Flashpoint here, and I'm going to do a commentary over it, kind of explaining my gameplay. So one of the first things you can learn as Illari that's going to really boost your gameplay is the movement text. You'll see me using it right now where I do the bunny hop. You can check out my YouTube short for that. But I wanted to cover more the play style, where people can actually improve. So we want to get in there and we want to set up the turret where there is a wall between the turret and the enemy, so they have to push into it to kill it. As you can see here, I did have to move into the point because my team moved on there, and you do generally want to be with your team, but that will change at some point, as you will see as we go forward here. Just looking for the Reaper real quick. Now, one thing I want to note is that you will see me moving the turret around a lot, and I think this is one thing people are going to struggle with early on is, you know, moving the turret around. I think a lot of people early on are like, I'm going to put the turret here, I want the team to play around the turret. Rather, it should be, I want to move the turret to the team, because it's just too much of a pain trying to get your team to play around the turret, and it limits mobility, and that is not good. But ultimately, the gameplay here is we want to be by our turret as much as possible because we can move it quite easily. Right now, the enemies are here, so we're just fighting with the turret as it happens. Now, for a target selection, we pretty much always want to be going for a squishy target if we can. We're kind of useless against tanks. It's just chip damage that's really not going to kill anyone. And as you can see, I'm just constantly moving the turret. I moved it forward there as we got some space forward, and then I moved it back as the enemy team pushed in. And everything is super safe. See a squishy on the right side, so I'm going to push into him. Still in line of sight of my own turret. Oh, actually, just not, but very quick to move back to it. On Flashpoint, we always want to move to the next objective as fast as possible. Now, here's the interesting part about Illari. She is an aggressive hero. Sometimes it's hard to show. But because I'm here first, I can't really show it too well, but you'll see that I am actively engaging the enemy before, like, my tank is here. I decided to go for the ult here because they start popping ults. Similar to your target fire with just the weapon, you want to use your ultimate on squishes, preferably ones that can't escape. Once you start playing against Kiriko, where she can TP out, and Suzu, your ultimate, you're going to see it's an absolute nightmare. But once again, just constantly moving the turret with me all the time. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. When you've got time and space, you can move forward pretty much as far as you want because you have really good movement, and you have the turret to peek as well. So if they shoot at you, you're going to take damage, and then you're going to get healed. You're going to get more ult charge because you're getting healed, and you also pretty much can't be killed because you're being healed by your turret. You essentially have a constant healing mercy pocket with your turret. Like, look how aggressive I'm getting on this Junker Queen right here. She's going to get close to me, I'm going to press shift, and now she can't do anything about it. And then I can just move the turret back once they start to get close to the choke point and it's in danger. And that's where you get the extra aggression in with Illari that's going to put a lot of pressure on the enemy, and it's really going to allow you to push forward. Now, one cool thing that I just want to go back on this real quick, actually. One cool thing here is you're going to see me cancel the turret with F. And that's going to stop it from going on cooldown as the enemy gets a bit too close here. So Reaper's close. If any of the enemies right now hit the turret, it would have got on a 12-second cooldown. But because I canceled it, I can instantly put it back up. So once again, you can see me just always maneuvering the turret. Little bunny hop right there off of the movement ability. So she's like, in a way, a simpler version of Kiriko. Like, the gameplay loop is not too difficult. Aiming is hard. My aim's not the best in this this gameplay, by the way, so try and ignore my aim if you can. But once again, we go straight to the next flashpoint. I know that the spawn is over there, so I'm going to keep my aggressive position here. And that means we can attack them as they come into the point. Again, ignore my aim. But we can just constantly stay aggressive because of our heals and because we have the movement ability. not moving the turret again because we know they're pushing into it. It's a bit of an awkward one. I decided to blow my ultimate here because I see multiple in the room and I just really want to win this fight. But this is going to hit both the Zarya and... Oh, sorry, the Junker Queen and the Reinhardt, which, you know, once both of them get popped there, that's 240 damage. And, once again, moving forward, take as aggressive of a position as possible. Constantly be pressuring. This is where you really get the value as Illari, because anybody can sit back on point, shoot people as they come in, and heal your teammates. But to really get the value, you want to be pushing forward at every opportunity that you get. And it's just going to make it so much harder for them to take that space to get close to you. And I probably should have moved the turret a little bit faster here, actually. I do move it there, but looking at the VOD here, just criticizing my own gameplay, that was a little bit late, so... I think one of the most important things is just to realize how mobile the turret actually is. It's not a static thing. And it's honestly even... not in terms of taking space, it's good to move around just because, like, you don't want it in the same position all the time. You don't want it to be predictable. That'll be really easy for the enemy to deal with. And once again, this JQ, like, she can't do anything against me. Like, she pushes me, I hit shift, and then I just bounce back, headshot her, and it's all good in the hood. Anyway, I hope it helped you. If you are picking up Illari, I love her. I'm probably going to main her in competitive when she's out. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. See you soon.